Formula E's 9th season brought an all-new era to our favorite electric racing series. A brand new logo, a brand new theme, new countries, new teams, new drivers, and a new car that looks like someone saw the Gen 2 and thought, nah, that's too good, so decided to design a Dorito chip on wheels instead. Don't worry everyone, despite the issues in testing, the Gen 3 is perfectly set. Oh. Okay. Dennis wins by almost 8 seconds, while Porsche Power gets their second 1-2 in a row at Mexico. One of the best Dorito races in years, capped off by Pascal Wehrlein charging through the field to get his second career victory. McLaren looked amazing. Until they weren't. Maybe this is the season Porsche and Wehrlein finally win that championship that everyone's been saying they would win. For 3 years. So this is a penalty, but this isn't. Verne races himself in qualifying, and the track gets invaded for the first time this year. Sam Bird also murders his teammate for the first time this year. All this capped off with Verne just holding off the two Envisions for his first win since Season 7. Mahindras are too dangerous. One Porsche bins it while the other wins it, both done in spectacular fashion. Another fantastic race at a new circuit, slightly overshadowed by the Jaguar power units being absolutely dominant. This race had it all, perhaps the most incredible racing out of any E-Prix ever, many crashes, and Mitch Evans taking 2 wins in a row. Apparently rain is the only thing that App Cooper needed to remember they're actually a Formula E team. Also, the track is invaded for the second time this year. More incredible racing, and Nick Cassidy gets his second career victory. 116 overtakes. At Monaco, Nissan-powered cars were strong, tictum things, and Cassidy prevailed over Mitch Evans as the superior Kiwi. Wehrlein was able to win the first race, but the entire Jakarta weekend it seemed like Maximilian Gunter was the protagonist, with him snapping a 31-race winless streak to finally take the victory during the second race. Tias Penske are penalized for allegedly using those Walmart price scanners to spy on the other teams. One of the fastest and most competitive races in Formula E history, and another incredible last lap battle for the win. By now the championship battle is looking to be one of the best we've seen in years. Look at Sam Bird, he might actually win again. Nah, nope, of course not. Evans meanwhile showed everyone that Rome was too easy of a track for him. Until Rome was too hard of a track for him, and he decided to end everyone's excitement over a close title fight. Also Norman Nato. Jake Hughes breaks the indoor land speed record. The gap to Dennis was big, but Cassidy looked up to the challenge, starting P1 and getting into the lead. A nice little move by teammate Buemi meant that Envision were actually 1-2, and as Dennis fell back, they looked to be in perfect position to carve out the points deficit and continue the championship challenge into the second race. Until Cassidy fell behind Buemi on an attack mode, and Sebastien did his best Vettel impression at Malaysia. All this resulted in Cassidy damaging his front wing and falling out of the title fight. But Buemi wasn't done yet. Oh no.
Diving up the inside into 19. Yeah, Buemi tried to sort of close the door and then interlocked wheels.
And so Jake Dennis crossed the line second and took his and Andretti's first ever Formula E World Championship. And F1 still won't allow them in their series. Rain, and lots of it. Seems they learned from New York last season and waited it out to have a clean race to end out the season. Cassidy ends out the season with a win and secures Envision Racing's first team championship. Want to hear something funny? Let's say that the first London race had ended like this, with Cassidy ahead of Buemi, Evans in P3, and Dennis in P4. Cassidy would leave that day with 196 points to Dennis's 207. With Cassidy earning pole on Sunday, he'd gain 3 more points to enter the race with 199 points, just 8 behind Dennis. And of course, with Cassidy taking the victory, even with Dennis scoring a P3 with the fastest lap, the end score would be Nick Cassidy 224, Jake Dennis 223. That close. Nick Cassidy would have earned his first title by 1 point. Let's applaud the man of the hour, Sebastien Olivier Buemi. So that was the 2023 Formula E season. One of the best in terms of racing, and the new Gen 3 car lived up to expectations. Congratulations to Jake Dennis, Avalanche Andretti, and Envision Racing, and I'll see you all in Mexico next year.